Guys, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna try something new. I am so excited for today's video because I have not tried Haus Labs in forever. As you guys know, Haus Lab is created by Lady Gaga. She recently just became a part of the Sephora family. And the other day, I was like, I needed to go get some makeup. I need to kind of refresh something. I really want to try the Haus Labs foundation, and I have it in my studio. So let me go ahead and grab it. In the studio today, we have the new Haus Labs medium to full coverage TRICLONE Skin Tech Foundation. I am so stoked for this, and I'm also praying that this is my color because when I was in the Sephora store, obviously you guys know in Sephora, when you're asking for like a foundation match, it's always kind of like iffy. Like, let me know in the comments, do you guys feel the same as I do? I just feel like a lot of people that work at Sephora, they tend to like not really know much about how to do foundation color. And I'm only speaking this because of history, that I've tried so many different brands, and I understand why people cannot really match different shades of foundation in the store because there's so many different brands, there's so many different schemats, there's so many different tints and undertones and things when it comes to different brands. So I totally feel how hard and how difficult it is. So if this foundation does not match my skin today, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna return it, but hopefully it matches. And the girls that helped me out were so sweet, they were so patient. I literally spent like an hour in Sephora just matching as much as I can. And there was a couple of shades that did match. That being said, when it came to the brand, there's 51 shades of this foundation, and it's probably more than likely that you're probably more than one shade. It just kind of depends on your preference. So we picked out, this was the best one, and this was the only one they had in the store that was like kind of like my shade. So I'm really praying that this is my shade. Like, I'm really hoping, because I don't want to return it, I don't want to bring it back, but I really want a new foundation. So hopefully this one works, and I'm gonna be praying that this does it for me. Also in the store, I walked by Laura Mercier, and you guys know I love Laura Mercier. I've been using their setting translucent powders forever, like before I stopped over to like the one size translucent, and I actually love the one size. But they came across the new translucent loose setting powder Ultra Blur. So I'm gonna be diving into this one as well today, and seeing how blur it is. So today is gonna be all about skin. It's all gonna be all about priming, contouring, blush, highlight, no eyes, no lips until the final result. So before I start, go ahead and make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up and let me know your Sephora experience. I love Sephora. Honestly, I love Sephora. It's my favorite makeup store because it has every brand. But I just feel like every single time I go in there, like anyone I ask for like a foundation shade or like a match, it's always like so iffy, and I always end up like returning, and it's just like, oh, thank God their return policy is amazing. That being said, I'm gonna prime the way I usually prime. So I'm gonna start with the MAC Studio Fix. So I've been using the mattifying 12-hour shine control primer. It is my #1 favorite primer in the entire world right now. Like, I'm telling you, like, I don't even blot my skin at all. Like, literally throughout the night, I never really touch up besides my highlight. But like, foundation wise, this is it. Like, I literally love this primer, and I literally use like minimal. I usually like a little teardrop on like my forehead, my cheeks, and my chin. I really rarely like use a lot, and I just don't see shine, and I'm oily skin. After this 24-hour primer from MAC, I tend to go into the Milk Blur. So this is going to be, it's almost like a pore blur. So basically what this does is like, it just eliminates the pores. But I kind of want to try this new one. Huda Beauty sent over the Glow Wish Blur Jam. I've been seeing this kind of floating around Instagram, and I was like dying when I got it. I was like, yes, I love a blur moment. So we're gonna try this out today and see how I like about it. Inside, it's almost like a jam. Like, this is so cool. I'm gonna use my nails and just kind of like put a little bit here. I love the blur, like my beard area, because I have textured skin, like whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it's really clear to people that people like to point out my textured skin, and I'm like, yeah, no, I look at my face every single day. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just put this around a little bit there. I don't really need it on my forehead. I usually need like majority of my blur like right here. Like, you guys see all these like permanent acne scars, like this is usually where I need a lot of the blurring to happen. So now that I'm fully primed, it feels really nice. It feels kind of cooling, which I don't even know like if that's like a good thing or bad thing, but whatever. We're gonna jump into it. I'm kind of nervous. I'm gonna get a clean brush because I don't want anything with foundation on it. Pulling up the top. Now this foundation goes for $45. It is available online, 51 shades, which I think is a very appropriate shade. I feel like to do foundation, like you want to go into store and you want to like try it. So I'm excited. Okay, so taking my brush. I'm kind of like doing like a blending motion. It's actually nice. And this is a medium to full, but I want to say it's full. I'm gonna do half my face and show you guys. Wow, I'm mad. I feel like the girl did a good job. Like we literally were there for like an hour. And I hate trying on foundations, you guys, because I just get very overwhelmed. And I'm like, okay, I feel like all the shades are starting to look the same. So let's just go ahead and just dab this on. Wow, I truly think she did a good job. Coverage wise, love it. I'm not gonna do so much on my forehead because I'm gonna wear bangs today. I tend to do that a lot when I wear like different wigs. I usually kind of like adjust the foundation to kind of go with my wig. It's very smooth. You guys, I actually really like this foundation, I'm not gonna lie. It's very smooth. I'm gonna take a beauty blender and I'm just gonna go in and just really press it. It's very smooth and the color is sitting really nice. Like look at this, super nice. I'm never able to get rid of this, you guys. It's just permanent scar. Like I have scars, but I'm just gonna press it in. I love it. I love it. I love it already so far. I wonder what the Laura Mercier blur setting powder is going to do because I'm like really excited for that one. So I'm gonna just press this in, get it in there, get it in there, get it all over the eye. I like to get it on my ear. Now we're gonna go ahead and use, so I'm gonna set this foundation aside. I feel like it's good. I'm a little warmer down here. This is a little kind of like a tinted more yellow. Like a little yellow, but I'm not really too worried about that, you guys. When it comes to foundation and my undertone is so odd and off. I'm just gonna get a little concealer, okay? I love to like get right here. This is my favorite concealer. And I hope Gaga comes out with a concealer because I'm pretty sure she does. So now, taking my beauty blender and let's see the blending moment. Oh my God, I'm actually like really in love with this foundation. Wow. Okay, so far it's blending into my concealer really well. Wow. Taking this on the forehead, taking that beauty blender and then just blending it. When I do my highlight, you guys, I love to kind of keep it like tight here and I bring it down here and then I bring it up and I kind of like feather it out. I know. Now when I'm done with the stage, you guys, so you guys see these awkward little moments, I go back with the beauty blender I use for my foundation and I just kind of take whatever I have on that beauty blender and I just take it and I just blend it up. So this is just really gonna intense that blending all around. A few videos ago, I pulled out the Anastasia blending. So this is the cream bronzer. I think these are new. I also picked this up in Sephora a few weeks ago. And what I like to do is I like to take my beauty blender and I like to go in and just kind of bronze out and shape my cheeks. Not that I need any more shaping, but you guys know I love to have like that plastic surgery, like fake plastic surgery look. Okay, so same thing here. Same thing here, bronze here, bronze. See, we like to kind of keep like that really, really beautiful, effortless blend here. Very smooth. I actually can see myself wearing this foundation going out. Now, I do a little blush. I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of Jaclyn Hill. And this is just gonna add a little bit of color to my skin. I love to do cream blushes with a brush because you really can control it where it's supposed to go. You can use the beauty blender, but I feel like when it comes to like blush and beauty blenders, I feel like the blush, like when you pack it with the beauty blender, it's just gonna pick it up and kind of move it around and you're gonna be there forever. So see, I like to kind of have like that really pretty soft kissed blush moment. We're gonna go back and add more blush in a minute, but this is just gonna kind of not only help me, you know where to put my blush, which I'm pretty sure I know where, but it's just gonna help intensify the blush more. Now after this, I love to go back with my highlight beauty blender and just kind of press it and just blend. Okay, so you guys are probably wondering like what's happening right here and underneath my brow. So I put a little concealer on my hand and I'm just gonna go back and I'm just gonna clean this up. And then taking my beauty blender for the highlight, and I'm just gonna go back, press it. See that? It just creates like that perfect cut, symmetrical brow. You guys, I grew up with brows like this, okay? I know a lot of people like to have like that flawless, flirty, like fluffy brow, which I get, but you guys understand, I don't have brow hair. I've been shaving my brows like off for years and it just doesn't grow anymore. So that's pretty much all the hair that I can grow. Now next, taking my little contour stick, I'm just gonna really bring in the shade here. Okay, taking that. This is gonna really contour the nose. Obviously, I'm not gonna leave it like that. Taking a brush, I specifically leave a brush aside just for this, so I know like whatever on this brush is that shade. Because sometimes when you're using like a different brush or something mixed, and let's say you pull out like an old eyeshadow brush that had like black eyeshadow on it or something, and you put on your nose, you're gonna be doomed. So I take my brush and I just really blend it up, you know? And over here, I like to kind of feather out. It just softens everything. So I really recommend you guys just put aside a brush that you like to use to kind of contour your nose. You can bring it into the eyes. Obviously, your eyes are gonna be smoky and pretty. And then last but not least, I go in and I really sharpen it. So now everything is kind of really ready to set. We're gonna jump into Laura Mercier. This is Ultra Blur. It better blur. She better blur. If she doesn't blur, I'm taking her back. I'm so excited for this. You guys know I love setting powders. Like, I feel like setting powders, you have to have like a variety. Like, if you guys can literally see my station, I have so much. I have Laura Mercier, I have Fenty Beauty Butter, I have One Size, I have my highlight powder that I kind of made on my own. I was on Instagram and I literally saw these. These have been floating around Instagram for a while, and I'm pretty sure on TikTok. And it's like, I got these on Amazon. I think it was like $7 for like 6. I recommend this, you guys. If you guys are interested in this, I'll be posting the link to this on my Instagram. Lifestyle by Vaughn, which by the way you guys should follow right now if you guys want to be updated with Vaughn instead of Kimora. Lifestyle by Vaughn. I will be posting this on my stories. These are amazing. These are like perfect for like under eye setting. So what I do is I pack it into the setting powder and look how it literally fits. Oh wow, that's blurring. Whoa! Look how smooth that is. Okay, let's see. I pack it on my nose. Oh my god. Whoa, that is crazy. It's like so soft, blurring, very smooth, very fine. It's not chunky and weird. Okay, let's just put this on my face. Oh my god, this is so freaking amazing. So now after I get all this done, I pull up my big puff, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and just lightly press it on. Wow. Look how smooth I look. That's crazy. Okay, I'm kind of gagged. Yeah, that was kind of a gag. I'm kind of gagging. Like, I'm kind of gagging on the setting powder. Okay, anyways, now pulling out my one side, let's go ahead and bronze and kind of get my face into structure and blush, and let's see like the final result. I love to bronze. Yeah, I'm keeping this foundation. This foundation is definitely staying with me. I can already tell, like, I'm like obsessed with it. Now I go back in. Let's go ahead and wipe that off. This is literally how I get ready, you guys, like all the time. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a little bit of Jaclyn Hill right on the nose. You guys know I love a very pinched, contoured nose. Take a little bit of bronzer, and I'm just gonna pinch this right here. I want to go back in. Okay, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go and take my the new like under like setting sponge. I don't even know what it's called. And my little, but this is like some banana powder mixed with like diamond powder I made for like a highlight. People have asked me like, how did you get that? I'm like, girl, I made it. I'm just gonna pinch this. Like that. And then now taking my blush brush, I'm gonna go a little severe on my blush. So just because we're using Haus Labs, I'm gonna pull up my blush Haus Labs Duo. I love this blush, and just really wrap it in. I don't know why I put blush on here. I just do it. You guys, wow. Okay, let's dust away and let's see the final result. Wow, I don't mind the color. Like, I usually tend to kind of go a little, it's always gonna be off, you guys, because I don't even know my real foundation shade. Wow, I'm gagged. I'm really gagged. Like, I'm actually real excited. She's not gonna be returned. All right, guys. Wow. I'm right back. I'm gonna go put on some quick eyeshadow, fill my brows in and the lip, and show you guys the final look. Oh my gosh. Like, I literally miss being blonde. And is this like a new me? Like, new foundation? Work! Oh my gosh, you guys. Ah! Yeah. Like, this is giving. Should I throw the MAC full coverage away and just wear House Labs? Oh my god. Like, I think... Yeah. Yes. Yes. Baby, I just found my new foundation. Like, are you kidding me? I literally just found my new foundation. Like, I don't even know what to say. $45, I feel like it's so cheap for this foundation. Like, this is giving me, like, life. Like, I think what I'll do in the future, you guys, low-key, is I might take the foundation down and blend it out as much as I can, because I do see a little bit of discoloration, a little bit, but it's not like the end of the world. Like, I'm actually really, really satisfied. Like, I'm really, really satisfied. The foundation is sickening. Sickening. 10 out of 10. Absolutely. I'm gagged. Like, the new foundation on the block, Miss Lady Gaga, you just turned it out for me. Like, I'm shook. Like, who knows you could do drag in just House Labs? Gag. You guys, I had so much fun doing this little skin review. I really do recommend you guys go check this foundation out. I'm fully gagged. Like, I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't even know how to wrap this video up. But you guys, I had so much fun. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for, girl, actually, it's the foundation. It's the Wish Glow Blur and the Studio. Like, this. Oh, and I totally forgot. Oh my god. And I think a lot had to do with it was the Laura Mercier blur. So step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Wow. I recommend the Laura Mercier blur. I recommend the foundation. I recommend the Glow Wish blur little putty jam. Oh my god, I love this. Yeah. Girl, if I had a code for you guys, I'd give it to you guys to save some money, but I don't have a code for you guys. I'm sorry. Other than that, you guys, I had so much fun. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend. I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's got little tips and tricks. Make sure you guys follow my Instagram, Lifestyle by Vaughn, or just follow my drag Instagram at Kimora Blac. I love you guys. Or just subscribe to this channel, baby. Just kick it with me on this channel. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in a few days, and have a great, great weekend.